Hi guys, this is the Stream Roller Carlos. On today's video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on Willow episode 4, and 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 episode 4, the dark plague within Nockmar. So here we go, guys. So the first thing I really enjoyed about this episode was that we got to see an exorcist. We got to see an exorcist, just like the scary movie which I don't like, The Exorcist of Emily Rose. Yes, but this time we saw The Exorcist not being performed on Emily Rose, but this time we saw The Exorcist being performed on poor Gregon, who got injured when Willow and his gang fought Sorcerer's Golden Knight. So they went to the old and dark, the old kingdom of Kit's grandmother, Malmorda, the kingdom of Nockmar, which when they got in, Willow and Alora performed the exorcist on Gregon, which again got injured when they fought the Golden Dark Knight, which in the fight, poor Gregon got stabbed by either the Golden Dark Knight or one of his fellow knights. And when he got stabbed, the poison that infiltrated the Sorcerer's Golden Knight perforated into poor Gregon. So therefore, Willow and Alora performed The Exorcist. I really love that part. I really love that part. The second part that I really enjoyed about this episode was that Kit got to see with her dark blood eyes. What I mean by that is that she was curious. I would call it curious and a little bit adventurous, or kind of just didn't really care about what Willow and Alora were doing to poor Gregon. So she went to explore the castle. In one section of the castle, she saw visions she could see specters or a ghost of her evil grandmother Malmorda with her own eyes. But this time her eyes were, that's why I call it dark blood eyes. And I really enjoy that, because Kit actually realized that her mother Sorcia said before they went on this great adventure to seek Willow and eventually stop where they were at. At this point, Kit realized that her mother was right. It was right that you have a little bit of darkness within you too. Not just me, Sorsha, your mother, but your brother too, Eric. So I'm glad that Kit got to see her evil grandmother Malmorda in her evil ways from the past, from the movie, and so that's what I really enjoyed. The third thing I really enjoyed about this episode as well, just like Kit saw her evil grandmother, Malmorda, Allura got to see her mother from the movie Willow too. The same way that Kit saw her evil grandmother Malmorda, but Allura didn't have the dark blood eyes. She saw her mother with goodness in her heart, man. Goodness in her heart. With good eyes, not evil eyes and not evil dark blood eyes. And she could see that, and she could see how she came into the world, and that her mother was a prisoner of Malmorda, and that Willow eventually was a protector, and she was like feeling guilty that she couldn't do anything to save her baby self from the clutches and evil intentions of Kit's grandmother Malmorda. So I really enjoyed that part as well. Now the fourth part that I really enjoyed about this episode was that Borman, he was curious too, just like Kit, but just like Kit. So in one section of the castle of Malmorda's castle of Nockmar, there's a door, and within the door there was something behind the door that caught Borman's attention, but the door had I would say a dark way of getting the person to fall into the trap of opening the door, and that's why Borman got intrigued by the door, by hearing the voices within the door. The voices were saying to Borman, open me. They were saying Borman, his name, and they were like saying open in a weird way. They were saying open this door without saying open me, and you will see, and you will get a great treasure if you open this door. But they were dark voices. It was a dark voice, an evil voice, and I'm guessing it was the voice of Malmorda herself. So that's the first thing I really enjoyed about the first part that I really liked about this episode. The the second thing I really enjoyed about the fourth part that I really enjoyed about this episode was that we finally get to see Eric since the first episode of the series, and we get to see that we got to see that Eric finally escapes or gets out of his captivity from the prison or the dungeon that the marches evil dark forces or evil goons have kept poor Eric in, and when he got out, he saw a kingdom of relics. What I mean by relics, a kingdom an old kingdom destroyed by I'm guessing Marcha and her goons. So I really enjoyed that we got to see Arik again, at least for a little bit, and so I really enjoyed this episode. Now, my predictions for episode 5 of Willow are that we will see a little bit more of Eric, and a little bit more of Eric, and he will try to escape his captivity and I believe that we will see, and I also believe that we will see Gragon get more confident in his knowledge of magic, of knowing of magic, and I also believe that we will get to see a lot more of Kit's fight this darkness within her, or this new uncovered discovery of her seeing that she has a dark bloodline regarding her evil grandmother Melmorda, and I believe that in the next episode we will see Willow's old friends, the Brownies, and they will help Willow and his gang get to destroy Marcha and free Eric. If Eric doesn't find a way out of the kingdom of relics. So thank you guys. Let me know what you thought about. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and a comment, and let me know what you thought about episode 4 of Willow, and let me know what you think will happen in episode 5 of Willow. Thank you. Bye.